What's up, everybody? Y'all see what I'm doing out here. I am out here cooking on the grill. Today is Sunday. You know, I can't rest the way I want to, but also Jerry gonna get some cooking out the way. You know, that way I can feel 100% better. You know, that's what that great growing in. Old man is getting old, man. I gotta go shave in a little bit once I get done cooking and everything. So, man, I've been out here. I done cleaned up Red Ruby a little bit. Got some dust off of it, you know, to make it look good a little bit, least, you know. But I will be turning on that buffer machine tomorrow, getting it all ready to go, and polish it up real good. Man, just can't wait to get those rims off of there, put the new ones on there. And Red Ruby gonna be smiling right along with me, you know. But Red Ruby's gonna be shining. I'm gonna be raw, but then again, I'm gonna be alright. But man, I tell you, it's been a beautiful day out here today. I don't know what the weather is. I ain't been looking at it. I've been busy ever since I've been home, you know, and can't wait to get back and punching on that clock, man. Can't wait to get back and take care of work. So, man, there's nothing else too much I can do out here in the garage, you know. Just go ahead and finish doing my cooking for the family and all and stuff like that, so I can get going with it and be good to go. But man, oh yeah, and I end up cleaning the engine this morning too. Let y'all take a glaze of it, what it looked like. There we go. Get it open for you. Get it open for you. Get it open for you. If I can find the pin. As long as I don't smash my finger here, I'll be alright. But she alright. There we go. So, Red Ruby is all shining. Ready to get, go. And just like I said, she's nice and shiny underneath there. You know, even by the up here, you know, clean that off real good, shine them up, you know. Make sure everything looks good. But just like I said, I've been using this McWyver good stuff here, man. Spray that stuff underneath the hood, you know, let it sit and go ahead and wipe, but you can spray and wipe at the same time. Either way, how you want to do it. But that's just what I've been using right there on underneath the engine here and inside the car too. So I pre-wiped down everything, you know, just a little light spray, you know, white, you know, she come back looking good. So, yep, there's nothing wrong underneath this hood. Nothing at all. Nothing. She runs real good, quiet, you know. Man, I hadn't had a chance to put no more gas in it yet since I've been home. So, I got enough gas to go 70 miles. That's good enough for a couple more days. But I realized that piece right there with the cap right there, that's where the transmission at. And the only way I can get that checked out, if I go to a transmission place, they got a stick that they stick in there to check the fluid. So I looked that up. I probably can buy one for it, but ain't no need for it. It's all good to go. You know, the radiator fluid is good. The brake fluid is good. You know, I can see that. It's all up at the top. So the oil change is good. It's been renewed in it. Man, it's just a dreamer. You know, I like the way my car look good. You know, I got enough time to spend time on it, you know, and get it back right the way I want to get it done. So even though the engine is clean, looking beautiful, the inside looking good, the outside is looking good, even better. So, man, I just been spending time on the car this morning since I been back, you know, to get it right. So, like I said, Red Ruby is bright looking. Man, she bright. And, man, I just can't wait for them wheels to go bye-bye. They look so small, but oh well, it is what it is. But back to the meat. Gotta flip my bad boys over here. So if you don't realize, some barbecuers don't know how to barbecue. You don't sit there and let that meat stay on one side for a long time. If you do, you're just gonna dry it out. So you want to keep your meat juicy at all times. So you gotta continue flipping your meat over. So don't let it get overcooked, it be dried out, be hard, you know. You don't want that. You want that good taste. You want to make sure your teeth can bite down into it, get to that meat, you know. But if you ain't got no teeth like me, then you got to have your meat nice and tender, you know. If it get too tough, you ain't going to be able to bite into it. So I want mine tender, juicy. When I take it off that grill, she ain't dried out, you know. She's good to go. So you got to continue flipping your meat over no matter what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. You got to continue flipping that meat if you want to keep that juice going. And you want to keep your flame just right. This is a propane tank. So this here is cooking the meat the way I want to get cooked. So I put my meat right directly over the metal part here. You can put it in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep mine juicy. So you got juicy, then you got dry. I don't want that dryness, so I'm going to keep it there. So once you get halfway done, you know what I'm saying, you can always take your meat and put it right here on top. You know what I'm saying? Let it finish cooking that way. But I keep mine down here until she's ready to come out. And I put it up there for the rest of the half an hour, 40 minutes, whatever. Juicy meat, melts in your mouth, not in your hand. You know, you're just going to get a lot of grease on your hand, but it's gonna feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's going to taste good. So I do most of my cooking out here, especially when it comes down to frying some fish. So next weekend I'm gonna fry some catfish out here. Have enough of bread, enough of hot sauce, enough of potato wedges, and I'm going to work cooking in my garage. You know, just like I said, I bought enough of fish to feed maybe about 5 or 6 people. So that's gonna be some good eating going on, man. Some really good eating. So I can't wait for that day to happen because I know Friday we is off of work, so I will be frying me some fish on my grill, some potato wedges and stuff like that, and we're gonna have plenty of bread and some hot sauce and whatever, ketchup, and just go to work on it, you know. So like I said, I had a nice good time out there at Washington, Seattle, you know. I got a chance to see a lot of stuff out there. And it's very beautiful, you know, it's quiet out there. You don't hear nothing about nobody get killed, nothing like that. Only thing I heard out there was a lot of people out there robbing the drug house. They call it the weed house. And a lot of them guys out there is robbing that weed house. And every time they show who they were, you know, they had the mask on. But you know them guys was white because their hands was white, you know. And wasn't black, they was white. And they was just taking that weed. You know what I'm saying? So I think they caught a few of them guys up there already. I think them guys was on house arrest and they had an ankle brace on, but they ended up taking them off, and that's how they got caught. So that was one thing good about the place up there. But other than that, I ain't hear nothing about no killing or nothing like that up there. It was just quiet, you know, quiet place, but a lot of people out, but they was being on the good side, you know. They was being behaved. And man, bunch of nice peoples up there, I tell you that, but they was very nice, you know, speaking to you, you know, even though you was walking past by them, they still spoke to you. So that's what they did with Lawsuit Jerry. So man, I got back home, I wanted to clean up my trunk because I only got excuse me, I only got a couple towels in the back. I took the flow jack out because I had that in there from last week, messing with my cousin's car, stuff like that. So but other than that, it's all good to go. Gang 32 will be coming off my car. I'm going to take those off. Lawsuit J should be in soon. As soon as they come in, I'm going to take those off and put Lawsuit J on it. And do it that way. That way I feel comfortable with it. And man, I just can't wait till everything gets done with the car. That way I'm good and happy with it. The girls got their license. They're going to be driving Daddy Lawsuit Jerry's car. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be out there driving it. I'm not going to stop them from driving my car. If they want to drive it, they can drive it. You know, they got their license. That's what the license for. Get out there and drive it. And I'm going to put it down like this. If they wish to go out there and scratch my rims on my car, fine. All by me. I can get some new ones. You know what I'm saying? But I need to get them out there and let them do their thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I can get to the point I'm getting tired of driving. So I'm just going to let them get behind the wheel and have fun, go to the store, whatever they got to do. As long as they stop and put gas in it, you know? So, man, my nose is bothering me, man, because I've been on that train with a mask on your face the whole time, man, for 4 days straight, man. It's hard to breathe through the mask, you know. So, man, my nose just got clogged up. My ears got clogged up too. Then again, my ears got to popping, so I have to chew a lot of gum, you know, to keep my ears open. But that was a beautiful sight. Trust me, I was scared on that train for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Because when we first went through the mountains, I got scared because the only thing I can see is a big drop. The farther we went up, the longer drop it got, you know what I'm saying? So I know most people wish that train would have went over with me in it, but you know, it didn't happen that way. But I'm all good, you know. But I'm glad it didn't go over rail. You know, I'm glad I made it up there, and I'm glad I made it back. Thanks to God, you know, because I prayed before I got on that train. I prayed before I got off of the train, you know what I'm saying? And I was very happy that I made it back home to my family. But, you know, I'm not here to make everybody happy, no kind of way. But it's all good, you know. But, Lonzo Jerry got something to talk to you gangs about. I'm gonna go ahead and put it down for y'all. Be the last time I make a video about anybody else out there. Okay? Now, when it come down to Lawsuit Jerry, been partnered with CJ on 32 and everybody else. Alright? Now, most of the people don't know. Now, I seen that video last night. The guy sitting there talking about where he bought Lawsuit Jerry a car and stuff like that. He did his car and stuff like that. I want this guy to understand one thing about this. Yes, CJ did buy a car for me and my family. Yes, he did. And between me and my family, we did thank him very much. You know, when he bought the car for us. There was no problem with that at all. The car is good, you know what I'm saying? But it just didn't last that long for me to go ahead and keep it forever, you know, because I want to keep the car forever. But I wasn't able to keep the car going because the transmission went out. And as that transmission went out, they was charging me $3,600 to get the transmission done. I couldn't come up with that kind of money, $3,600 to get the transmission done. That's just like buying a new engine for the car. So it wasn't nothing wrong with the engine, it was just the transmission itself. So every place I went to wanted more than 36 or more for the car to get it fixed. I said no, it wasn't happening that way. So I decided to go ahead and get rid of the car and get Red Ruby. Alright, the car did last me a good while, you know what I'm saying? A couple of years. But you gotta realize, transmissions going out like that, and I gotta have my wife in Chicago at the doctor. I wasn't taking no more chances with that because I had to drive home in first gear, throw it in neutral, let it roll. That was unsafe for me and her. So I got rid of the car, got Red Ruby, and Red Ruby's doing fine. Now, if Red Ruby get to that point, Red Ruby got to get the hell up out of here too. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it's going to be for any car that I get. If it ain't doing well for me, it got to go. And it got to get to the point that it got to have me from A to B. Some people might say, hey, it's better off to get a brand new car. Yeah, it is better off getting a brand new car, it is. But right now, can't afford it. Got bills. You know, I got to live off my paycheck. Got to live off the wife's paycheck. Got bills to pay for. You can't afford no brand new car. So, if I ever get rich, yeah, I get that brand new car with no problem. But I ain't looking for no handout. You know what I'm saying? But, just like I said, I never asked him for anything at all. You know? Shoot, he just got me a car, you know. In the video, he did get me the car. I never asked him for anything at all, you know. But I'm a grown man just like everybody else is. I got my own car. I don't care if I have to run my credit zero to get me a goddamn car and get me a car. And that's the way it is. I don't care if I got my $500 last in my pocket, I'm getting me a car. Because I'm thinking about my family. My family come first. But then again, it's like this. The money I make off of YouTube, it goes in with the family. You know what I'm saying? I put it in with the family. You know, because I got to make up. Or I got to make sure the lights don't get cut off. The gas or the cable, the phones. You know, got to have groceries in your house where you can eat. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that kind of money to do everything. And a lot of people don't see it that way. But one day I will find a way to give back to my Lawsuit Jerry gangs. I will give back to you guys with no problem. Ain't no need to sit there and say you ain't gotta do that, Jerry. You ain't gotta do that. Yes, I am doing that because when the money get better on YouTube, I will help to give back to my Lawsuit Jerry group. You know what I'm saying? I will help you out as much as I can. You know, but I'm getting older, but hey, I'm still here. I thank God that I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Because I can be getting ready to go just like anybody else. I ain't going nowhere no time soon because my body feel good, feel strong, powerful. You know, I'm able to do anything I want to do. Because I can't sit down no more than 5 minutes. I got to come outside, wipe on my car, find something else to do to it, whatever. But it's already done. Ain't no need to do it.